Hey Fanny, welcome. Um, I'm afraid this is gonna be isn't gonna be like your typical stream. It's not gonna be like Genshin Impact or Matching Atticus. I don't really play. I don't really play the Scarlet and Violet, so I wouldn't really know. I uh, I pretty much already played Arceus, so Scarlet and Violet doesn't seem so appealing to me. I mean, oh, cool. Right. You're almost done. Anyway, yeah, this will be a review stream pretty much for the Girls Frontline Project Neural Cloud. I've been chosen as one of the content creator on the official Discord server. So I'm just, well, fulfilling my duty pretty much. No, I still not down. Very good job. Steel type is definitely like the most annoying. Yeah. Uh, I'll be doing like a live review kind of thing, on Project Neural Cloud as I play the game. So yeah, uh, I'm pretty sure that you're not really interested in Neural Cloud. So, well, you can still stay if you want. While you play Scarlet. I think you have Scarlet. Right? Yeah. It's you definitely have Scarlet. Anyway, let's begin. Yes. Let's begin the game. Yeah, 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 yeah. Coridon. Yeah, that's the name of the legendary for Scarlet. All right. I've downloaded everything. Now all I need to do is start the game, pretty much. Uh, let's go, go, go. Your session expired. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play as a guest here. I'm pretty sure that I probably need to reroll in the future, so I'm going to go ahead and just use play the game. Please bind the game account to someone as soon as possible to avoid losing your guest account either after the game is removed from your device. Yeah, I know. I know. Don't worry, we're good. Picture quality selection high. I have the LD player. Alright, so we're starting here again. Uh, we're starting from the beginning. I guess this is where the closed beta came in. We This is the closed beta thingy. I thought there's like supposed to be, some kind of uh anime cutscene. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Uh, I've played Girls Frontline before, and I didn't play it until it's like dead, unfortunately. And So I don't know how this whole story ties into the Girls Frontline timeline, and I only played up until the deep dive event, the UMP40 story, and after that I kind of just quit. So I don't know how this all ties up. What you're looking at now is the consciousness digitation interface, but you don't need to worry about that. Let me handle it. I love spamming mud slap. Well, yeah, it is a poison gym. I guess it's kind of a gym. So ground moves are like goaded. Your mind will be digitized into neural cloud data, just like those dolls who took part in Project Neural Cloud. After that, I will upload you to the world of the cloud server. Okay, so this is okay. Sorry. It's mainly because I destroyed the enemy's accuracy. Oh yeah, Mudslap. Yeah, Mudslap reduces accuracy. Um. Okay, so the underlying thing here is that you can kind of click on it. So this is like kind of like the important term. The important term for the game. I think that you can kind of click on it, and then it'll show you like the explanation for it. I don't really like that kind of thing because I'm actually like a firm believer of show don't tell, and the way that the story is just told with like underlined words like this, and then when you click on it, you can kind of see the explanation for the term. It kind of reminds me. It kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy 13. Final Fantasy 13 has like a data log that you can see that you can open to know pretty much to explain pretty much what's going on, and then as you play the story like on its own, you don't know what the fuck is going on half the time, and then you have to refer to the data log for it to tell you the story. And honestly, that's not a very good way of telling the story. It's just a whole buttload of text without showing whatever it is, without just showing it in the cutscenes and conversations and all that stuff. Okay, let's continue. Yes, it's a virtual world, completely simulated from data. Apart from the professor who spearheaded the Project Neural Cloud, you will be the first living human to set foot there. That the accident happened during the Project Neural Cloud 3 years ago, changed everything in the cloud server. Okay, so at this point we don't know anything about the whole Project Neural Cloud. I'm expecting an explanation. Also, that Chilwit is Persica, I guess. Persica from 42 Lab 42. I kind of forgot. The neural clouds of all the dolls taking part in the experiment were lost, and the professor went missing after the accident, and all the data in the cloud server were rolled back to before the accident took place. There we go. Okay. Yeah. See, just like the data log in Final Fantasy 13, basically shows you the important terms, and then if you don't refer to this, you probably don't know about the term they're gonna use every time it pops up. So you gotta refer to this, and just reading through walls of text like this, I mean, there's like punctuations, but it's still very hard to read, and I'm not sure I like this kind of storytelling, to be honest. It makes me not exactly looking forward to looking at the story. I think that this like one of the major flaw in narrative based game. It's just that the story is not exactly told in a simplistic kind of way. Show don't tell, pretty much. You show it, not like tell it through a whole bunch of text. Okay. Officially known as bionic autonomous dolls for civilian use, dolls are androids with a strong physical resemblance to humans and sophisticated artificial intelligence that can be applied to different lines of work. So they're not like T dolls that. Well, we click on Neural Cloud, but it shows up as dolls. So the dolls in this game apparently is that can be applied to different lines of work. So it's not only just for war. The T dolls in Girls Frontline where they're all like gun girls. Anyway, I've been searching for a professor all this time, but almost given up hope. So many years after so many years have passed, I never hoped to have guessed that the insignificant offsite backup to will prove to be the last hope to find her and those dolls. All this is thanks to your investigations, Commander. Uh, can I not see what can I not see what this commander is? Now you will enter the cloud server through this one-way upload to save them. One-way upload. Okay, this is our only chance. I'm confident that with your wealth and command experience, you'll be able to handle the responsibility of leading them. Okay, so yeah, Shiki-kan pretty much. Commander, Yi, Shiki-kan, Shiki-kan-sama, whatever. In keeping with the plan we came up with earlier, I will transfer all the professor's permissions to you. So there's a professor, and then there's a commander. Okay, so is the professor who? Is it Persica or? Well, the professor got referred to as her, so I'm not sure. That way you will have command authority over those dolls. You will also have sufficient authority to activate the Oasis as a base to protect those dolls. Oh yes, that Persicaria in the cloud server she'll help you once you're there. So we don't really know who Persicaria really is. Is it like a neural cloud version of Persica here with bigger titties? Alright, there's an explanation. Dr. Persica, a human scientist, yeah, this is Persica, specializing in the development and applied technologies of weaponized dolls. She is a collaborator of IOP and 42 Lab. The doll Persicaria is a researcher doll created in Dr. Persica's own image, but they are two distinct individuals. Yeah, one has A cup and one has C cup. So I'm pretty sure that they're both like distinct individuals. If you look at this chat, it's just a long line of fanny chats. Yep, exactly. But I'm just reviewing for the VOD pretty much, and pretty much whoever wants to come in. And there is. Hello chat. Hey Hell Search, welcome. Welcome to the NeuroCrowd stream. I will be providing a live review of some sort. I will be talking a lot, so bear with me. That is incorrect. Persica is double A cup. That's kind of mean, but well, you know, Persica's pretty flat. Alright. Although she was made in my image, her personality is completely different from mine, and her body is also different. Yep, bigger titties. Please work with her. Perhaps she might know something that will aid you in your search for truth. I will no longer. I prefer flat woman. Nice! A man of culture, I see. I will no longer be able to contact you once you enter the cloud server, so remember to remember your mission. Find a way to connect to reality and bring my friend, that professor, and the doll trapped in the cloud server home. I already beat PNC up to chapter 2. Yeah, I'm actually kind of late because I had work, and this is pretty much like I just got off work, and I'm pretty sure that the day is already like reset since it's like UTC -8. But yeah, I've only like recently got the chance to access this, so you know why not? Because if I use them, I look less like a weirdo simp. Right, okay. Also, for our safety, make sure to keep your identity secret and tell nobody about it. Right, this may end up being a long journey, but I believe you will be able to save them. The server opened 2 hours before daily reset. Oh, yikes, man. So, I had to access the server right as it opens, or I miss like the daily reset. That's pain. that's pretty harsh, man. That's all. Good luck, Professor. So we'll be assuming the role of Professor from here on. Now connecting to the Magracy cloud server. Alright, we don't know what Magracy is. Conscious upload successful. Right. There we have it. Alright, so there's an opening cutscene. Played for 6 hours, can't anymore. Brain a mush. Ooh, a game that trains your brain into a mush is my kind of game. I love it. Honestly, I love strategy-based games like this. I love Girls Frontline. It was so damn difficult, and I'm looking forward to experiencing the same pain I did back when I played Girls Frontline. Okay. Animated cutscene, I much prefer it to be like not like still images, but you know, a little bit of an animation with them. But you know, that's I think that's just a nitpick. It's fine, I guess. I would recommend going with the one of each team comp. It easier. Recommend going with the one of each team comp. It's easier to break through. To break through that way. One of each team comp. Honestly, I'm not sure what you mean. Let's see. Let's see if I can't. Let's see if I can't play the game and figure out the team comps and all that stuff. Professor. Professor, wake up. Consciousness stable. Professor, are you alright? Oh, I'm actually talking. I'm fine, but I think I was seeing events from several months ago. Several months ago? So it's like your memory's data a little confused, but we don't have the free time to do a more in-depth recovery right now. The Oasis was suddenly attacked. All the Oasis system, including the combat module, was severely damaged and taken offline. I was running two medic, two warrior team on CBT, and it was a mistake. How was it a mistake? I was like, I think in the CBT I was like running only one warrior and one ranger. Ranger, I think, sniper. I totally forgot. I didn't play much of the CBT actually. I only played like a little since I don't have a lot of time, and knowing that the progress is going to be reset, well, yeah. Okay. Just now you insisted on connecting the system and force activating the combat modules. Though it did a lot of damage to your neural cloud, you managed to do it. Fortunately, the force activation only caused some short-term memory disarray, which means you won your bet. Thanks to you, managed to hold up the enemy first offensive, but now Lord Sicarius lecture. Alright, so far I have no idea what's going on. So we entered the Magracy cloud server, but suddenly we're kind of just thrown into this sea of flames, pretty much. Total chaos and all that stuff. I played like the CBT, but I didn't exactly pay a lot of attention to the story. But this time, I'm gonna put it under a microscope and scrutinize almost every detail, I think. Well, I probably won't be able to catch every like nuance, but I'll do my best. This is all. I'm on my way. On my way to the designated coordinates on the outer ring of the Oasis, ETA 2 minutes. How's the professor? The professor's awake. Apart from some memory data confusion, all vital signs are normal. Back on half the time. You sure recovered fast, Professor? I expect nothing less of you. Oh, thanks for the outer ring. Things are really dangerous. There are way more enemies than we expected. The defense system in the outer ring are about to give out. How about croquet? Croquet. She'll be meeting up with me in about 5 minutes, like the professor told. As for our casualties, we might have saved a lot of friends along the way, but without proper tactical leadership skill, we still need our help for orders and all that stuff. Shiki-kan, Dokta, Professor, pretty much, yeah. But I believe in your leadership. I'm sure we'll be able to pull through this tight spot. This way, countless times we've been set by danger before. Moment of life and death will always obey commands, fight everything we have. Professor, your commands, please. We're suddenly just thrown into this battle, and we have to give orders. Okay. Let's see through this in detail. Professor, you're now looking at the Oasis Battlefield Simulation System. You can use the system to command us more quickly. In order to help familiarize you with the battlefield, we've temporarily reallocated some operands to stimulate powerful dolls who haven't joined us yet to take part in battle. Okay, we don't know what operand is. I have seen this term used so many times, but to this day, I still have no idea what an operand is. Show, don't tell. Again, this kind of a wall of text-based storytelling is honestly, I can't say that I'm a fan. So we're yeah. It's basically power like mana. Oh, okay. Alright. Cool. It's just mana, energy, power, or whatever in a really cool term. Gotcha. When all dolls move, deal, or take damage in combat, they generate a certain amount of operand overflow. This operand overflow can be converted to ultimate energy, which is shared across the entire team and stored within the ultimate gauge. Now that the gauge is full, ultimate skill and deal fatal blow to the enemy. The orange icon on the lower right of Croc's avatar means that her ultimate skill has been unlocked. Tap here, yeah, okay. Basically. And I'm still a huge fan. Of the 2D animation, because the 2D animation looks really sick. I like it a lot. Visually, this game looks absolutely amazing. The illustrations, the 2D animations, impeccable. Immaculate. I'm trying to use difficult words, but it just don't work. Persicaria is a healer. Press orders to activate them one after the another. Hubble's ultimate skill. Effective is the ultimate skill. Yeah, okay. Yeah, definitely. Can I see the detail on the ultimate skill? You did not send notif. Also, hi Sussy. Hi Taimo. Yeah, it's because that I already streamed this game when it was in closed beta. When I sent the notif on my server. So I'm just redoing the live stream so that I can post it on the official Neural Cloud official Discord server. official Discord server. So, well, as part of the content creation program, basically. GFL PNC made by an experienced team. They learn a lot from GFL. I can see that. They definitely look very. The illustrations definitely look very beautiful. Yeah, it's basically like my full review of the game. Back then, I was just like skipping through and just wanna get into the heart of the gameplay, pretty much. But this time, I'm scrutinizing it a lot, basically putting it under a microscope and try to review it as detailed as possible. So it might be a little bit boring if you're not like interested in the game. Oh no, they've punched through it. They've punched through the sandbox barrier. Okay, Sanctifiers. Sanctifiers are the enemy in this game, pretty much. But we don't know what they are exactly. The Sanctifiers are here. We can't just leave her. Okay, detecting a large number of regular agents. Yeah. They'll exposed on the street swiftly draws the Sanctifier attention. In an instant, the Sanctifier has the weapon strain on her. Purging. Okay, so every time the Sanctifier talk, they have like coding and all that stuff. So they're pretty much like not human, I guess. Alright. Yeah, so the Oasis is attacked by Sanctifiers for reasons yet unknown. Oh, there it is. Alright. The basic elements that shapes Magracy, as both material and energy, it can be built practically anything in Magracy, and is the source of supplies that support the agent's work life and combat. So mana or energy, pretty much. You can use cast it can be used for basically anything to livelihood and superpowers. So if they don't have enough operands, they're pretty much like defenseless. Right. What is CP? I am thinking of something really bad whenever I see like. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. Their former home is now scarred by flames of war. Endless hordes of Sanctifier draw ever closer. Right. You can obtain advanced search commands to search for new dolls. Well, this is like pretty much only for the tutorial runs, I guess. I'm not sure how it will be like going forward. How much currency that we get. I mean, I've already like played the CBT, and the currency that we get from completing one stage is kind of insignificant. So I don't know if they're planning to give us more, or I don't know. I'm just hoping that You get 52 pulls per month. So 5 multis per month, and pity is 60, and pity is like 60. 52 pulls per month is, huh? I'm not sure if there's a lot. I think there's like an average amount. Yeah, let's just say that's like an average amount. You don't exactly get to reach pity per month though, since pity is like 60 and it's like random. It's not guaranteed on the banner. But yeah, I think that's like about an average amount. A little bit stingy maybe, but well, you know. Yes, of course. Rearrange. 57. Okay, that's slightly better. Sorry, it's okay. That's slightly better. If it's like 50 better. 60. Talking. All right, 57. Yeah. So you can kinda reach pity once per month. No, that's okay. Okay. Effect icon. Function and skill sometimes give units special effects. The corresponding effect icon. Okay. Above the HP bar, and when it's full, the unit will cast their auto skills. Yeah, not ultimate skills. It's from the yeah, sniper. Yes, of course. Yes. Trade places. Yeah. So I don't know. Still don't know. Okay. Ultimate energy bar. Those accumulate a max of 2 bars can be stored, and all those shares its energy. The less those there on the field. Okay. You get one of 3 out of pull from beating a stage. 1 out of 3. 1 of 3 is 1 pull is like 150, right? So 1 out of 3 is 50. That's only like the first clear, is it? Yikes, Harudi. Special terrain, yeah. Talent formation, yes, overdrive, auto skill immediately. The skills are yeah. Deactivate their healing skills and restore prox HP. I wanna notice this. The less dolls there are on the field, the faster energy is accumulated and the faster ultimate skills charge. This number is basically like the rate of which the ultimate skills charge. Gotcha. Okay. The less dolls are on the field, the more it can, the faster. Not to mention all the achievement quests, doll progression, dorm comfort level. Nice. That's cool. So we have more than we think, I guess. Yeah, I did say that last man standing. Yep, pretty much. I mean, they pretty much like watch my content, but they usually like only watch my Genshin content. I periodically stream Genshin. But I'm kind of on a break right now. I'm kind of tired, a mild burnout from Genshin because of there's not a whole bunch of things going on. But yeah, as I was saying, the art direction in this game is immaculate. The 2D animation and art and sprites is really good. and the chibi model is also like quite animated. Like there's like a lot of expression in this, and I love it.
よかった。皆さんご無事ですね。
Okay.
イージスの盾起動。よっしゃー、燃えてきたー。
Oh. Sector fires. Yeah. Okay. This is where the tactical skills come to play. According to our investigation, those two enemy units are known as throwers. They can lob highly damaging projectiles at our units over a relatively long distance, so their defenses are fragile. However, due to the terrain, we cannot deal any meaningful damage to them. Yes. Teleportation, usually used for warriors to instantly assassinate the enemy backline. That's like the most common strategy here, I think. Honestly, as animated as the chibi models are, sometimes the things and the intonation that they say stuff do not match up with the animations, whatever they're doing. Sometimes they say something like really gravely, and then their animation is like so peppy and happy, which is honestly kind of jarring. Right. Snap decisions, circumstances, tactical skills. Oh boy. I thought someone actually came, but it's bots. Oh boy. Yeah, I've had to deal with bots like for well, a few times at least. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and deal with that. Live chat. Report. Unwanted. And then put user in timeout. Okay. Alright. Yes, tactical skills. Empty tile. Assassinate. Since this is like the tutorial, I assume that they're just put at the maximum level. So there's only Fresnel here. We'll obtain a variety of function cards, right? This is like my favorite part, to be honest. Function cards, buffs. Oh, hey Ania, welcome to the stream. It's been a while since I last saw you. I'm sorry. This is not like a Genshin stream. This is basically like a review stream for the newest game that just came out today, which is Girls Frontline Project Neural Cloud. I'm doing a live review on it. So yeah. So if you're like interested, it's okay. All right, that's cool. That's cool. It is quite a pleasure to see you though, since it's been quite a while. All right. What's the game about? Basically it's a gacha game. It's a gacha game, and you're like a professor. You get transported. You get transported. No, not transported. More like your consciousness gets put into like a cyberspace, and then you pretty much gotta save the cyberspace from an attack against like the enemy forces called the Sanctifier, pretty much. the cyberspace is pretty much in danger, and you have to protect it, and you have to like issue orders to your characters and all that stuff. Later in the game, you gotta actually read what the card do to suit the situation. Yeah, and that's where the strategy part comes around. And honestly, it's like my favorite part of the game because the game plays like a roguelike. I'm a huge fan of roguelike because one because one stage never plays out exactly the same because of various different function cards that you get from completing the areas. So there's like a really good, a very strong element in the game, at least in my opinion. I'm not sure for people who don't like roguelikes, but in my opinion, that's like the strongest part of the game. Appropriate function card to complement your current confirmation and situation is the key to commanding the battle. Please select the appropriate function card for this battle. Yeah. Detailed. Yeah. Alright. Every one normal attack, the next one sniper performs inflicts frozen. So there's like two levels 2 and level 4. When any target with 10 attack are frozen, all frozen stacks. Another strong point is character relation. Ooh, character relation. So characters have trust. Oh wait, trust between characters or trust between the commander. I mean, you know, like Azure Lane and all that stuff. Frozen stacks are consumed to deal derivative operand damage equal to 300 to the highest ally. Operand damage, I believe, is like arts. It's like arts damage, and then there's also operand damage and physical damage, pretty much. Snipers have their hash rate increased by 5% every time they inflict frozen effect up to 10 stacks. Intimacy between you and them. Oh, okay, so it's pretty much like Azure Lane, Arc Knight's trust system, and it's so jarring. Like, what she's saying and the animations of the chibi, it's so different. To this day, I don't know what hash rate is. Well, let's try to you know, find out together what hash rate really is. We'll open it up. We'll do the goatsy on it and crack it like really wide open. It's all computer stuff I can't figure out. We'll figure out together, hopefully in this stream. Come in set to trigger powerful effects as more of their collected tap to view the set effects. Detailed introduction area for function set effects. When any target turns set effects pretty much. Alright, let's see. Function card level. A function card can have 3 different levels, and the current function card level is shown here. Level 1. The function chain collection status tap chain collection status to 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Function card usability shows which dolls are affected by this function card. After selecting this option, the function card will be locked and will remain even if you refresh card selection. Alright. Frozen effect seems kind of underwhelming, to be honest. This game have a lot of option. Yes, just like just like in everything there's an option. Yeah, I know. That's like the beauty of roguelike games. No one run does exactly the same thing. Okay. Oh, there's like a set. Twin track burst, frostbite spillover, freezing bullets. Okay, so the freezing bullet effect has like 4 cards in a set. And when they reach 4, snipers have their hash rate increased by 5% every time they inflict the frozen effect, up to 10 stacks. So yeah. And taking a significant increase in numbers and destructive capabilities of sanctifiers ahead. The mini characters look cool. I know the art direction in this game is actually insane. Look at the 2D sprite of this character. The details on it is immaculate. It's amazing, and the mini characters and the animations, they look like very lively. The chibi characters, I mean, and they're like very expressive and animated, and I would say like that is one of the game's strong points. Since there are very extra function cards, tutorial, blah blah blah. But okay. So there's like we already have like a function chain of lethal combo for all sniper stuff. Let's see. Okay, so in order to activate the function chain, we have to like complete cards in a set, have cards in a set, and they all have like their own separate levels, and they're all like level 3. Sniper have a 10% of firing with derivative physical damage. Snipers depleted uranium rounds effect will no longer dissipate. Oh yeah, I never actually saw Fresnel's like ultimate animation, did we? And the CBT, or did I just forget? Right, so we're good. We're making progress. We're making a progress in defending the Oasis. Tactical skills. Is it only us that can use tactical skills? Long way of being really made force draws, center fire number keep replenishing. Yeah. We still don't know. What Sanctifier is. Sanctifier sound as standard because we left our original sector. Right, sector. Let's read it. Data log time. Yeah. I'm not a fan of this wall of text, to be honest. Sectors are units that consist of Magracy. Different types of data from a myriad of corporations are stored in different units or sectors within Magracy. Each sector has a different function and stores the corresponding type of data with resident agents that carry out corresponding tasks. Due to the differences in the type of data stored within each sector, they manifest in a variety of manners. In human terms, the sectors in Magracy looks like individual city-states. So they're states. Alright. I'm a little confused. Maybe you should start from the beginning. Alright. Alright, Persicaria, take it away. Agents in the Oasis. What is agents? Care to explain? No? What Persica put in to help you understand stuff and fit right in as a professor. Oh, right. Yeah. So we kind of just understand things right away because Persica just jammed whatever knowledge she has in the on the Magro C server. But we as the player don't exactly, we know jack shit as the player, not as the professor. So yeah, all right. We were all once participants in Project Neural Cloud. We came to the Neural Cloud sector on the server after our Neural Clouds were uploaded. Can we? No? However, the Neural Cloud sector where we belong vanished after an accident. We can't see that. We had no choice but to wander the length and breadth of the cloud server. Meanwhile, the sanctifiers are the cloud server security programs. Gotcha. Alright, security programs. In their eyes, agents like us without a home sector are all irregular agents, which is why they're trying to wipe us all out. After that, you led us here to the Oasis sector, where we finally managed to build this temporary home of ours. Oasis is a sector opened by the professor using their privileges as the person in charge of Project Neural Cloud. It is also the operation base and home of the Exiles and Magracy. Under combined efforts of the Exiles, Oasis is thriving and prospering. You also deployed the sandbox barrier on the outer edges of the sector to keep us safe. Okay, sandbox barrier. But the Oasis sector is currently under attack by the Sanctifiers, which perceives us as irregulars. What is the sandbox barrier? The sandbox barrier is a defensive barrier that requires a special access privileges to be deployed. With Dr. Persica's technological support, the professor can activate the sandbox barrier around a sector by combining his or her own clearance as the person in charge of Project Neural Cloud and the sector administrator's permission key. Sanctifiers will be barred from entering and interfering with sectors with an active sandbox barrier, but the Sanctifiers got in anyway. Why? After I modified it, it can keep all the Sanctifiers outside. I thought having the barriers meant that we'd have at least a few days of peace to build up the Oasis, but it turns out the situation we're facing now, the Sanctifiers broke through the sandbox barrier with a heavy attack. Heavy attack. What kind of heavy attack? Please elaborate. However, just keep. Okay, yeah. Split our forces, small team like that end up being wiped out entirely by concentrated fire from the Sanctifiers. So we need to redeploy. Our current objective is to redeploy the sandbox barrier. A reset. Alright. Reset. Gotcha. Show don't tell people. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for being so negative about the story thus far. This story is very interesting, but the way that it's told, well, it's told, not shown, and I much prefer it for it to be shown instead of told. Once a doll's neural cloud data has been backed up by an Oasis, the doll will never truly die. Even if their neural cloud is destroyed, it can still be reset using the backup, thus resurrecting the doll. However, a neural reset does not preserve the doll memory and past experience. So a reset doll will return to factory settings, reset factory settings pretty much. Apart from dolls, neural reset can also be carried out on other agents in Magracy using the data backup in their sectors. We can beat the Krabby. I'll make sure you guys come back safely. Our fate in the Oasis is on your hands. Gotcha, let's go. Let's do it. Alright. And this is another one of the game's strong suit. Uh, is it correct if I said that this was a sound design choice? All right. So whenever you're like in the the exploration command interface, basically like the overlay map, or I'm not sure what the term is, but basically this is like the area map. Every time you're in the area map, the sounds kind of deafen. The BGM kind of like deafens like this. I believe this is what's called as a dynamic soundtrack, dynamic BGM. So a dynamic something something pretty much, and this is like I'm a sucker for this kind of thing, and yeah, every time the area map menu appears, there's like this deafening sound of the BGM, and when we enter an area, the BGM goes back to normal. And I'm quite a sucker of this on those kind of things. It just sounds really really good. The dynamic BGM thing. This is like another one of the strong points of the game. I think that while the game doesn't have like doesn't have like the best storytelling, the best way to like tell the story, it does have like amazing aesthetics in terms of like graphics and sound design. This is a map generated to facilitate explorable zones. A limitation in search conditions will make it different explorable zones on each expedition. Simply put, the map was randomized. Under the current circumstances, in order to advance, complex zone elementary. Right, okay. Function road is functions obtained during the current exploration. Cash coins, general currency, can be exchanged for resources, usually the function cards. Function chains display the current function set of collection status, yes. The collection of function cards in a function chain. The team's current power. Fluctuate based on the team's current HP and function cards. Right. Right. And then the BGM just goes back to normal, and it's not like deafening, and it's not like deafening anymore, and it just sounds so good, and the sounds and the transition is like seamless. Oh yeah, that feels so good. Express recharge. So it you automatically just use the auto skill with that. There's only one choice, so we're getting that. GFL and Eurocrowd have a different story writer. No wonder why it doesn't exactly follow the GFL formula. GFL tells the story in a rather concise manner, and it's like a little bit more easier to understand. Neurocloud tells the story kind of like Arknights, which is telling it through like walls and walls of text. Which, of course, I think I've already made it apparent which style that I like best. Simplicity, but it's explained well. That's good storytelling. Well, the story is interesting. Don't get me wrong, but the storytelling is kind of eh. GFL changed writer 3 times. Yikes! I did. That's news to me. Neurocloud actual story is more of GFL but more simple. So it's a more simple story wise, but storytelling wise, it's a little bit more complicated. Again, the story can be as simple the story can be if the storytelling is like if the storytelling is like kind of like walls of text and just too complicated. Even the simplest of story can be rather too overwhelming. The prologue is just exposition dump. Oh, okay. So basically, where the exposition most happens is just the prologue, and the rest is kind of like not exactly like a lot of exposition dump happening in the next chapters, right? Good to know, actually. Good to know that they won't be keeping up this exposition dump type of thing, because honestly, it puts me to sleep. I'm really not a fan of that style of storytelling, the exposition dump kind. Anomaly area. Yeah, a gamble entirely of luck. Ooh. I think we're on this game to gamble pretty much. So it's always nice to have like another layer of gambling, isn't it? Yes, randomly. Right, output terminal. Chapter 2 have a crap ton of flashback. Oh no, flashbacks! The only flashbacks are my natural enemy. The only thing I dislike more as than exposition dump is flashbacks. Chapter 2 is for Simo Sims. Aha. Alright. Alright, well, we'll keep going though. Output terminal marks the end of current explorer world. Yeah. Yes, basically boss notes. We don't have Fresnel, do we? No. Heal, please. Thank you. Alright, what's up? This is damage amplifier and furious deterrence. Vulnerability exploit. So we already have like vulnerability exploit, but this will upgrade it. Alright, after 2 normal attacks, stacks of bleed. I don't think bleed is very powerful, is it? Warrior attack with less... Yeah, execution. Much better. We'll save the ultimate. It can go up to like 2 bars, right? So should be good. Honestly, click the magnifying glasses on the top right of the card to see more detail. Alright, gotcha. Thanks for a tip. Sounds like a very useful tip. Let's see. Okay. Oh, there we go. So there's the detail. Okay. Bleed debuff. Take 0.2 of the target's max HP in physical damage derivative per second to a maximum of 10% of the highest attack / hash rate of any doll in battle. Oh. Hey, I think I just figured out what hash rate means. I think hash rate is Art's attack. So highest per second to a maximum of 10% of the highest attack slash hash rate of any dolls in battle. I think attack is like for physical, and hash rate is for operant damage, um, magic damage, pretty much. Kind of like Pokemon, you know. There's like attack and then special attack. So hash rate is kind of like your doll's special attack. At least I think so. I mean, there's like physical and operant defense, so it's like defense and special defense. So the stats are kind of like Pokemon, isn't it? At least I think so. Duration is 5 seconds, can stack up to 10. This is a damaging status. Yeah, that's kind of underwhelming, really. I mean, it does stack up, but it's much better to just burst them down with your snipers or your strong assassin type warriors, I think. Okay, derivative damage means this damage is affected by physical and operant defense. Does not trigger backlash, lifesteal, or other damage related effects, and it will not trigger damage or conditions for functions and skills. Will be more formidable, grants us more opportunities, higher chance of finding high function cards, chance of dropping 2 function cards. Risks and rewards often go hand in hand. Alright. Okay. There it is. If you see what I mean about dynamic BGMs, the BGMs in the elementary zones and the intermediate zones have different beats. So like a different well, not different beats, but like additional beats to it, like yeah, an additional beat. Like when you go in the elementary zones, the music is like this, and the intermediate zones have like a different kind of music. Well, it's the same BGM but with an extra beat or two. Also, collecting a card in its own archetype will have a special effect. Also, collecting some archetype will have a special effect. Oh yeah, you mean like the chain, the function chain, right? In its own archetype. That's what you mean, right? I think so. It keeps the game refreshing. Yes, exactly. That's what I love about it. And I absolutely love this kind of dynamic BGM, which is, oh yeah, I'm a sucker for that, and which is why I think I'm going to enjoy this game like a lot. Go there. Yep. This is part of a Fallen Search archetype. Right. We'll collect them. Like we'll collect we'll be collecting function cards, like we collect Pokemon cards or Yu-Gi-Oh cards, depending on your preference. Actually, you're gonna deal with that first. Life extraction. We only have like warrior chain functions, don't we, in this stage? Yeah, see, there is. There's like a blue derivative. blue derivative. Operant damage is blue. Physical damage is red. Uh, Operant damage equal to 50% of their hash rate. So it is special attack. So yeah, mystery solved. Fifth, bleed. So bleed is red. That means it's physical damage. The range of battle cry expands to the entire battlefield. Oh, that's pretty cool. So what else do we need? Damage amplifier, right? Back then in CBT, I just rushed through gameplay without knowing what the fuck am I doing. And honestly, it's much more refreshing to see everything in like complete detail like this. It honestly makes me enjoy the game a lot more. Right. And in the advanced conflict zone, it it takes it up yet another beat. It adds yet another beat to the BGM. Ah, man. It's just so good. Somehow my current team is better than my team in CBT. You know, it's gacha. I mean, maybe you just got better characters right now rather than your gachas in CBT. Honestly, I didn't get like very lucky in my CBT polls, even though they give us like 20 polls per day. I almost never got like a 3-star. Like almost. Okay. Yeah, there's a lethal chain. That's like the last one. The last one in file and search. Oh god. Press like an appropriate time. Yeah. Recovery area, pretty much. We'll want to assassinate that. Oh yeah, we have a function card to pretty much teleport our warriors every time they kill an enemy. I think stall team comps aren't exactly like viable in this game, isn't it? Like a team comps filled with tanks and healers because of battle overload. Would you roll now or save up for future banner? Well, I'll do like the tutorial poll, but I think I will roll now and see what I get. You know, on like the first 10 polls. I don't know what we will get. We obviously we're gonna get like the tutorial polls, but do we get like another an additional 10 poll after that, or we don't? I'll probably like roll now and see what we get, and if it's like any good, we'll keep it and just and just bind our account to like a Mica account. But if it's not good, we're just gonna go, you know, re-roll it. You get a 40 just from the 7 days login. And then 10 from the pre-reg. We'll probably like use up everything like we have after this. And after that, I'm just gonna save it for Kluke. Well, I don't know why she's like called Kluke in this game. I don't know why 416 is like called Kluke in this game, but I'm going to be like saving up for 416, obviously, because 416 best girl. I love her very much, so I'm gonna be waiting for her. But as of now, I'm gonna spend whatever I have, and then in the whatever currency I have in the future, I'm gonna save it for 416. You only need 180 pulls for the guaranteed anyway. True, but we don't know. We don't know how long is it gonna take for the 416 banner to drop. But yeah, we'll see. I guess we'll see. After this, we'll just unload everything that we have and see what we get. Okay, story time. With the Sanctifiers surrounding and pounding the exiles. Ooh, they're pounding the exiles, man. That's very, very sussy. Anyway, I got to go sadly. Oh, okay. All right, Anya. Take care, Anya. Genshin stream tomorrow, so look forward to that. You know, if you can make it. So yeah, thanks for coming over. Work to activate sandbox barriers. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get up the sandbox barrier. Take care too. Hope you have a excellent stream. Bye. Thank you for your support. You take care. Stay safe. The mighty impact almost brings Soul to her knees. Persecari immediately steps up to heal her, but operants continued dripping uncontrollably from her wounds. Oh, so operants also dolls also have operants running through their blood veins, I guess. Huh. I guess I can see how they're like akin to mana. It took me 60 pulls to get to my waifu. Ooh, who's your waifu? The continuous blaze forms a wall of fire. Okay, this is an explanation. Why am I reading that? Choco. Choco. Right. The Choco. Who's Choco? Let me just look at it Let me just look it up real quick. I see. Isn't she like 1 star? Is it like 1 star? It took you like it took you 60 pulls to get this specific 1 star. Holy crap. That's some dedication, man. Good job. Anyway. overload limiters. Still, the dedication is unreal. So hats off to that. Hats off to the dedication. Sandbox barrier up. Battlestar Gayatsika. Oh yeah, right. FNC. Yeah, that's who she looks like. Yeah, I mean almost every doll in here is like based off the T dolls in GFL. Finally, we have the opening. It's finally animated. Cool. All right, so I was wrong last time. So apparently there is an animated cutscene. PNC anime when? It's gonna be very far into the future. I mean, the GFL anime is just, I don't know. It's only been like several months since the release of GFL anime. It hasn't been even been 1 year, and oh, GFL is like GFL is like a game from what year? It's gonna take a while. That's all I can say. I mean, it took 2 years for Arknights to get an anime too. GFL anime is made by Warner Bros. Warner Bros. Japan. Yes, they buy the right to make GFL anime, and unfortunately, they didn't do a very good job at it. I watched until like episode 3, and I pretty much like fell asleep watching it. The animation was like not very good. It was not very good. Like the animation was clunky, and it's just not very good overall. And the gun sounds are the gun sounds are a joke. To put it like frankly, the gun sounds like an absolute joke. They just use like whatever stock gun sound they found online, rather than using an actual gun sound. That was par for the course. Power enough. Portrait rendering. Oh yeah. I guess we are in like a cyberspace. I guess that's why Everything just went dark, and it just goes black and white. All right, a husband or a waifu. So we'll be our own waifu. So because why not? There we go. Easy. Description type. It's probably much better for the skill descriptions to be like in detail. Key functions one by one. The Oasis. Construction system, yes. Headquarters, basically. Dorms and all that good stuff. We can rebuild all the infrastructure Oasis for the time being. We can only wait until we accumulate enough operands to take it step by step. Now please activate the construction system and build it. Engineering Bureau, steady stream, prefabricated units. Important resource for the constructions. The Engineering Bureau continuously produce prefabricated units. However, if it reaches a storage limit, the production will stop. Yes. So prefab unit is used to build facilities, I guess. Remember that search terminal we just built? With it, we can search the entire cloud server for lost dolls to bolster our numbers. Yes, gotcha, baby. Gotcha. Human resources. We get like our basically our mandatory SR. Yep, it's a mandatory SR. It doesn't go as far as 42 lab. Yes. We get like our Fresno. Basic search. Basic search is basically like the friend point gacha. Farmable stuff. Can we actually get SSRs from this? Actually, I haven't checked back then in CBT. Details. Oh. Items and some dolls can be obtained from basic search. Upgrade Oasis search terminal to make more dolls available in basic search. Basic searches can be performed but with basic search commands. Basic search commands are produced. They can also be obtained from certain events of positive. In basic search, okay. Items available in basic search may change as the game updates. The dolls available in basic search will change as Oasis search terminal upgrades. 2-star and 3-star dolls cannot be obtained through basic search before Oasis search terminal is upgraded to the specified level. Woohoo! Cool. So we need to upgrade to a certain levels in order to have access to SR and SSRs. So we can get SSRs from basic searches. Awesome. Really, really good. I like that. And basic search currencies are farmable, I guess. High enough. This is, yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. Cause the Oasis lose at all operands aren't many left over. They're still attacking from outside, maintaining the sandbox barrier near the town of operands. 2 hours at most. Well, 2 measly hours. So we need to look for a power source. Borrow operands for another sector at Magra Sea. Yes. I mean, they're the other countries ain't exactly gonna be too keen on giving us operands. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how also the real world works. Hey, wait. Yep, we don't have any other choice right now. That face. That face looks very good. Simo were scouting nearby areas before. Got an order from the professor and see that he learned a lot. Currently, we found 3 sectors near the Oasis. Among them, the Rossum sector is the most suitable for us. A sector in the 42 lab for conducting AI-related research. One is further away and the other kind of small. Compared to them, Rossum is the best choice. Ah! We are going up against track the fire, so the bigger target we are, the more easily we spot it. Right, so we're out to get more operands. In order to ensure the Oasis safety, we need to reach the Rossum sector ASAP and secure a supply of operands. Please use the exploration interface. Yes, of course. The Rossum sector. This is the Magra Sea Panorama Simulation System. You can quickly scroll through all known locations through the system. Abandoned operands near Rossum sector, which can be used to support certain functions for the Oasis. We unlock more stuff. Spend keys. You only set specialist doll mine. Alright. Of course, we're not gonna do that yet. Oh wait, we have to do that. We can't just go. We can't just go and gacha willy nilly. Poo poo, poo poo head. Can we go ahead and retreat? Alright, good. There's still a lot, but we'll do like gacha pulls, of course. Memory card, yes. The registration goal, we have a Willow as a registration award, and there's a Welcome to Magra Sea. So we get like 20 pulls extra, which is very good. This is a specialist. Specialist control, and apparently with some big old titties. Anyway, so I'm not sure how high up Willow is on the food chain. So I guess we'll take a look at the tier list real quick. Is it necessary to is it necessary to refer to a tier list in this game? I'm not sure. Anyway.
ペルシカ博士がいなくたって私は私の責務を全うしてみせます
So it's not really necessary. Featured doll will be strong too and more appealing. Ah, I see. So not exactly a need for like tier lists, but I think it's still a good idea. So the current EN tier list isn't the be all end all. Well, I get that. Maybe just for a general idea, on what to go after, I guess. So Aki is like the best. The best fighter at least. Okay. Yes, 416. Best girl ever. Okay, alright. I guess we'll pull for Aki. We don't have port sense, so we'll go ahead and pull for Aki. Again, we'll be doing everything, like spending the all we currently have, and if we don't get like a 3-star, well, that sucks, and we're gonna have to reroll. But for now, let's just see what we get. Yikes, only 2. That's not looking very good. Yep, it wasn't looking very good. Specialist control. Sniper. Sniper attacker. Hatsune, discount Hatsune Miku. Supporter healer. Alright. Max. Whoa. 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 Cute and funny. Yeah, pretty much. Right. Does Akon play this game? I'm not sure. He seems to be having a lot of fun playing Nikkei. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, come on, please. Something. Only 2, man. That's not good. Oh my god. Alright, Choco, please. A very big booba. Nice. I always like the big booba. And I appreciate the fox ears as well. Fox girls are the best. I never got Rise in CBT. Give me Choco. Ah, Simo. See a dog. Oh, okay. That's a dog. My bad. Okay. Yeah, I can kind of imagine how people simp for this guy. I mean, design-wise, even though he's like a 1-star, he kind of looks like he'll fit in rather well in a 3-star setting. His design looks really good, I gotta say. Sniper attacker. Yikes! A guy in a sailor suit. A guy in a sailor uniform. I can fix him type of characters. Ah ha ha! I see. Ugh. The fantasy of I can fix him. Right. He's that kind of character. Okay, still no 3-star. Why? Alright, go. Come on, man. Give me that sweet 3-star. Give me that SSR. Yikes! Man, that's so bad. No, come on. I'm definitely rerolling. Is this cute and funny? I don't think this is cute and funny. I think it's a little bit tank control and big booba. Right. I think this is like the second SR. Supporter and attacker. Ooh, yikes, man. That wasn't very good. Unfortunately, that wasn't very good. Okay. What? That's the best specialist in the game, really? Holy crap! Let's see. Who was that girl again? Angela. Yeah. Let's check her skills. When an enemy first activates a skill, permanently reduces their skill haste by 15%. Aha! Alright. auto, which even accelerate the skill recharge of other ally units by 1.2 seconds and set back the skill charge of enemy units by. Ooh, okay, man. I think as a rule of thumb, the units that manipulates cooldown is absolutely triple S tier in any gacha games like ever, and she decreases our cooldown, basically increases our skill charge, and then decreases the enemy's skill charge, which is like decreasing our cooldowns and increases the enemy's cooldown at the same time. That's broke. Okay, her ultimate is expels all enemy. Okay, what does expel is? What is expel? Can't explanation. Alright. Expels all enemy units except the selected target for 3 seconds and inflicts 1 stack of Dragon Breath to the target. Dragon Breath operant damage taken increased by 30% for 3 seconds, considered a debuff. Huh. So it increases the operant damage the enemy takes. So it's gotta be like on a hash rate based team rather than an attack team. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so how about Willow though? Normal attack has a 10% probability to blind the target for 4 seconds for every blinded enemy. Every blinded enemy gains a 50% attack speed bonus. Hold on. Blinding our enemies, yeah. And dealing operant damage equal to 80% hash rate. Summons a photo stand in a selected area, can absorb 11 hits, lasting for 7.4 seconds. The photo stand taunts all enemies in the area until the illusion dissipates. It blinds all enemies that are taunted for 4 seconds when it disappears. For every blind enemy gains 15% attack bonus. So, does our normal attacks do operant damage, or is it like? If it doesn't do like operant damage, that's kind of an oof. Normal attacks have a 80% chance of being dodged. That's actually pretty good though. You know, I think instead of like conforming a tier list, it's actually much better for us to like figure out on our own and figure out team comp that best suits like the dolls that we currently have. Of course, since I'm not getting I didn't get any other like 3 stars, I'm gonna reroll this account, unfortunately. But yeah, I think it's much better for us to like figure out on our own how our team works and how it fits together instead of like following a guide. I mean, it really takes the fun out of like team building in this game if we just, you know, follow a guide by other content creators. But yeah, anyway, honestly, in my side of the world, which is Indonesia, it's getting very late, and I have to work tomorrow. But I just wanna comment before I end the stream. I just wanna comment on the strongest unit is mostly 1 star. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like read all of the unit skills and see how they fit into my team as I create a team comp on my own. I think that's pretty much how I have like an original team comp that can be showcased in a content format, which is I think that's like the apex content creation. I'm not sure what I'm talking about. Anyway, before I end the stream, I just wanna comment real quick on the Persica Live 2D here, which looks especially good. I like how she's like turning the cup of coffee. towards us, and how the physics work on that coffee mug over there. And yeah, it definitely looks very beautiful for like a default Life 2D. Not to mention the bouncing tits as well. That's like a bonus. Anyway, all right. Let me just go ahead and summarize the entire review real quick. Let's start with the pros of the game. The game has immaculate, and I mean immaculate, artistic direction. Whether it be like the art style or the sound design. I absolutely love everything about it from an artistic standpoint. The chibi models look very expressive and lively. The illustrations look very beautiful, and the sound design, the BGM sounds is like a dynamic BGM, which is my favorite kind of BGM. And the sound effects are all like very crisp and satisfying to hear. From a gameplay standpoint, the pros are, well, it is a roguelike, which is my favorite kind of gameplay, and how strategy based it is, and building your team pretty much isn't like fixed into like one very meta team. I'm pretty sure it's like tier list and meta, but it kind of depends on how your exploration progresses, like with the function cards and all that. So different teams can be used with different function cards for some like really wacky combinations, which is like really cool from a gameplay standpoint. The interface is okay, I guess. Like this whole interface with the Oasis and the UI and all that is kind of okay-ish. And battle wise, in the battle, I just wish that we had a little bit more control over. We had a little bit of a control over our team. You know, like which direction, which enemy to first attack, and all that stuff. I wish we had a little bit control over that. I mean, we do have control, but I just feel like it's not really enough. But you know, I guess that's like the nature of like auto chess kind of games. Okay, so that's kind of the pros. Of course, I slipped in a slight, like a tiny bit of like you know, nitpicks here and there, but that's kind of like the pros. And the cons is, of course, like the way that the story is being told. The story seems very interesting. I'm really liking the story so far, but the style of storytelling in which to tell the story is kind of hard. It's kind of hard to read, to be honest, because it's presented in such a way, that's by a wall of text, which is honestly can sometimes be quite hard to digest, if you know what I mean. And the storytelling format is like tell but not show, and I'm like quite like a firm believer of the show don't tell kind of thing. So you basically show the story and the personality of the characters by what's happening on screen, not by like a wall of text. And then there's also like the There's also like the option to like look over the underlined terms and see what the explanation for the term. And if you don't do that, you won't understand half of the thing that happens in the story. So you're pretty much you pretty much have to do that to understand the story and read a wall of text. And that's really not my I'm really not a fan of that, unfortunately. And uh, the other minus of the game is the gacha system. Back then in GFL, there was like a sense of progression that goes with the quote unquote gacha in the game, which is like you're kind of like encouraged to use like what's cooking. I'm currently compiling an overall review of the game, pretty much. So continuing, back then in GFL, we had like T-Doll contracts, and which is used to like make T-Dolls with the time system, in which that you decide the amount of time to produce a T-Doll. Well, I'm pretty sure that you who played the GFL know of that already, but it's a very unique way of gachaing, and we're kind of like encouraged in the early game. We're kind of like encouraged to use like the lower star T-Dolls because of how resource extensive it is to use like high star T-Dolls in the beginning of the game. So there's kind of like a sense of progression in that. So we start with like just using the 2-star to 3-star T-Dolls, the really good ones, and then when our resources cash went up and the production rate went up, we use like the more expensive kind of T-Dolls. Of course, it takes kind of luck, but the T-Doll contract can be farmed, while this game is like your typical gacha. The advanced gacha pull ticket, the pull 10 and all that. It's like your typical gacha. The rate is like not bad. It's like 3%, I think. It's like 3%. 3%, no, 3.6%, which is like not bad, but still, the unique thing about GFL is how unique the gacha system is, and you don't need to pay like a single cent to get like the top of the line T-Dolls. You just need like a little bit of luck, because the T-Doll contracts are totally farmable, so you don't have to pay a single cent in order to have like the top tier teams. You just have to like be a little bit of tech savvy in terms of like team building. So NeuroCloud definitely takes away that part, that part that made like the GFL franchise so unique. But well, it is what it is. I mean, it's the monetization thing, it's much more profitable for it to be this kind of like normal gacha, 10 gacha pulls and all that stuff, I guess, to have it be like a premium currency in which you can pay for it, while in GFL you only ever have to pay for like cosmetics, pretty much. Isn't the starter the game gave to us are still viable through the progression? Well, it is, but the other like dolls, the other dolls that can be gotten via the gacha are like not available through progression. Although admittedly, the starters are very good, so I'll give them like props for that. But it's just that to get like the super top tier ones, you have to gacha instead of like only needing like the T-Doll contract and then setting the time and all that stuff, and not spending a single penny on that. Well, I believe I'm just repeating myself here, so I think that's basically like the cons. Of course, a little disclaimer, everything I said here is just like my opinion, so you're definitely like entitled to your opinion. I got what the point you're trying to. I kind of agree with that. Well, yeah. That's cool. That's cool. But yeah. Um. Again, disclaimer. This everything I've said thus far is my opinion. So you're entitled to your own opinion. You can have like a different opinion of it, and definitely take everything I said with a grain of salt. You can either agree or disagree. It's cool. But yeah, I think I'm pretty much done with the review for this game. I mean, this is like pretty much like the first look. I got like from all the 30 polls that I have done so far with the CB tier awards. I mean pre-register awards, and then the beginner polls. I got absolutely none of the 3 stars. I got absolutely no 3 stars, so I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll this account, and then who knows, maybe I'll stream. Maybe I'll stream the game again after I re-roll it to have at least like 1 3-star. The story seems kind of interesting and like stream worthy, so I probably will do that, or maybe I'll do it in like a video format. Let's find out. I'm still new to the game, pretty much to this genre, so I'm trying to pull up for what's open up my eyes. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I'm really glad to help. If I can help one person try, if I can help like people, at least one person trying to get like a perspective on what the game is about, I'm definitely like happy to help. So yeah. Anyway, I guess that's all for today, folks. Expect see more content of Neural Cloud from me soon. I think I definitely want to take content creation in this game a little bit more seriously than I do in Genshin. Oh yeah, for those who don't know, I periodically stream Genshin, but I think it's a lot worth it for content for me to do like a content creation on this game. Anyway, yeah, that's all for today, folks. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
私はどれでも構わないんですけど。
Right, see you.